teaching science to comedy. Now, there's a promise for you. Science, comedy in the same room? I don't think so. Well, it's not going to be quite stand-up comedy. Can't keep that going. It might kill me. But, what is the point? What we're trying to do is get it so that we remember stuff. It's got to be memorable. That's what we're really hoping. Okay, here we go then. So, and we just got the, that's it, yeah, fantastic. Okay, what we have here, science. It's to do with technology, isn't it? So technology, let me see, 3 C's. Compact. Well, very compact, yeah? Look at this clicker. And if I open it now, I got them worried at the back here. It's complicated, yeah? If you want to see what it's like inside a hand phone or something like that, take one apart. Not yours, somebody else's, just in case, yeah? That's the way. And the other thing, too, is that, well, technology, it's crucial. We really depend on it. How crucial? Gosh, the other day, I went out and I got about half a kilometer away, and you know what I forgot? My phone. Oh no, I forgot my phone. I forgot. And you know, 10 years ago, but now the phone does so much. It's very crucial. Now, why is it so hard? Because someone's got to think of the next wonderful invention. And it could be one of you wonderful people here. Probably that person over there. Yeah, you. Yeah. So, how are you going to do it? How can you possibly invent all these wonderful things when they are so complicated? Well, is it complicated? Let's try something. Here we go. Now, what they always try and do is they first of all tell you in science where electricity comes from. And what am I holding in my hand? What do you think? It looks like a battery. Actually, no batteries. Interesting. But if I did put a battery on here, this thing will whiz round like that. It's a motor. Actually, it's a motor. But today, I'm not going to use it as a motor. It's going to be a generator. Yes, it really is. You're supposed to go, wow. Okay. All right, now here we go. I've got it connected to some light bulbs here, and I'm going to spin the spindle. That's why it's called a spindle, because you spin it, okay? And the lights are going to turn on. Now, you may need to shield your eyes a little bit, okay? Right, careful. There you are. Look at it. Wow! Okay. So, not very bright, right? But what's interesting is when you say, it's not very bright, is it? Then, I can't do it here because it's not interactive here, but if I got one of you to come up, guaranteed, anybody in this room would not be able to do this, and it makes me feel so good. Old man, young people, young, strong, and all we get the strong guys, it's a technique. It's a flick, 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 flick. And they're just going like this. See? I said, you can start any time you like. Yeah. There's a switch on here. They try and switch it. You can try it. Oh, it's easy to turn. I'll show you this. Watch this. If I switch it off, I hold the spindle, I can spin the motor. Whee! 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 Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to be serious. Now, if I turn the switch the other way, nothing happens, right? Now, I try and turn the motor. It's a bit like a lot of my students. Doesn't want to go. Yeah? Because what's happening is the energy I'm putting in to turn the motor is, it's heating up the bulbs, but not enough to light up. Oh, well. So it's memorable, but it's a bit small. So sometimes you just need to have another way of doing things. Well, sorry, you're looking worried. Don't worry, it's okay. I just took this on the MRT just now, and I got some funny looks, I can tell you. Yeah, from the police. Right, okay. Watch this. Here we go. All right, cameras down on the ground here. Wow, yeah, that's the way. That's the way to do it. Yeah. That's it. Doing the same thing, but Bring it to life. That's amazing. Okay, here we go. Whew, quite tired after that. So that means now, because we've brought it to life, not necessarily comedy, but brought it into some vivaciousness and whatever, we got some memorable stuff happening. And you'll always now remember that you can use a motor to turn things around. Now, I got so excited, I actually made it go a bit too far. Yeah. So just the other thing. Okay, never mind. What can help? Whoop. Ah, that's it. Now, what's actually happening is that you need to be confident. And that's the thing too. So if you can be confident, then you can start positive thinking and so on. So what we have there is my friend, that's me and my clothes there, just confident with my parachute will not kill me and so on. Be confident, start small and so on. So I'll leave you to read all that stuff because I'm having more fun down here. Now, we go much further than saying you can generate electricity from turning motors. Later on, when you go into science, technology, and so on, sorry, but you are going to have to learn about transistors, and then integrated circuits, and then computers. And the big message is, and this is where I say you start small, no matter how big, complicated something is, it's always using the same building bricks. And that's really nice. You get to learn the building bricks. It's the clever ways you put them together. That's what really is key. Now, how do we teach about transistors? Well, there's one way. This is a little bit more animated than you have in the, there we go, in the classroom. You could say, this is a picture of a transistor, and it's got holes and electrons inside, and there's doping and materials, and around here you go. You get really good REM sleep, okay? Yeah, the best sleep ever. I just remember a few years ago in the science centers, great science center, they have this planetarium, and I sat down to watch the stars, and there's this lovely, warm, red lights there, nice recliners. The constellation coming over the horizon. I had the best sleep ever. It's wonderful. So anyway, I don't want people to sleep on my lessons. So here we go. Now, again, our camera friends are going to have to look down a bit. In science, quite often, you cannot see what is happening. You have to believe what's going on inside the circuits. Has anyone seen any electrons recently? Actually, you're seeing them all the time, but you don't know about it. So what you have to do is get down on your knees, lay the hands down, and feel electrons going down. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Feel the electrons. So, okay, that's a good trick. But how does it happen? Well, you could go into this. I've only got a few minutes to talk to you. But inside there, guess what is the magic thing that's in there? Transistor. Wow, how did you get that transistor? Yes, that's right. See, you'll always remember that. But sometimes maybe that's a little bit obvious, and people say, well, maybe I'm doing a trick. I put my hand on here. Maybe I'm pressing a switch or something like that. Well, how about something else? Here we are. I like to modify toys. Okay, so you relate to toys, right? Yeah? Even though I'm an old man, I love toys. And you are my excuse to play with toys. Now, I'm going to turn this on. And it lights up. But it doesn't go. Oh. Ah, I know why. We have not given it any fuel. Now, I could tell you a story here. You've seen this stuff here. Play-Doh. Played with it? Yeah? What's it made out of? You science people. Yeah, it's flour. Yeah, it's flour. There's some water in there, some salt. Basically, it's made out of similar stuff to bread. And we eat bread, right? Why do we eat bread? It's not that interesting, is it? Oh, I eat bread because I love the flavor. Well, no, it's just, it keeps me alive, right? Luckily, bread doesn't look like this. Play-Doh. I wonder how they got that name. Right, play poop. Oh, sorry. Okay, right. Oh, naughty boy. Mustn't say that. Right. What if I told you that bread has got energy, right? And the energy is what keeps us going, what keeps us living. So if this has got the same ingredients, maybe this also has amazing energy inside. Let's just see. Okay. This could go wrong. I'm going to now put it up underneath the car and see if we can extract energy from the flour inside this Play-Doh. Oh, it's working! Wow! It really is going! Wow, so hot! There. You've gone quiet. Am I being honest with you? Am I really taking energy out of here? I'm sorry, I'm a big fat liar. Yeah? Not so fat these days. Not eating enough bread or Play-Doh. But what's happening here is that this actually isn't giving energy. I'll tell you a secret. There's batteries inside. Oh, that's why. You don't believe me? Batteries inside. Computer says Intel inside. This one says batteries inside. Okay, so what's happening is we are using the same circuit as inside the lights. When I put the hands on, a tiny current is passing through me. And I'm still here, so it's tiny, thank goodness. And it turns the light on with the help of a transistor. Same thing here. With this, a tiny current is passing through the Play-Doh because it lets that happen. And it's turning on a transistor. And so the motor goes. But then I can spin that story about, oh, extracting energy from here. Okay, I'll tell you later, it's a big fat lie, but you'll now remember that there's something clever here. And there's another very, very nice thing is that the principle behind this is the same as the principle behind that thing down there. So you take your choice. But the main thing is, it's much, much more interesting than, everyone, open up your textbooks to page 36. And we will go by the... Yeah, forget that. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, can't keep talking for hours. They'll just kick me out. But what I want you to do is, yeah, take science seriously by all means. But don't be scared. If you can approach it with good humor, fantastic. You'll be confident and you'll make friends because you work together on all this. Lovely to talk to you, and thank you for letting me play with my toys.